Hey, Chelsea fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some crucial updates on one of Chelsea's most important players, Caicedo. The midfielder has been absolutely vital for the Blues this season, and after some injury concerns, fans have been left wondering just how serious the situation is. Well, we've got all the details right here, so stay tuned as we dive into everything you need to know about Caicedo's injury status, what it means for Chelsea moving forward, and the potential risks surrounding his workload. Caicedo has been one of Chelsea's standout players since his arrival. The Ecuadorian has been solid in the heart of midfield, breaking up attacks, controlling the tempo, and providing the kind of energy that makes him indispensable to the squad. The truth is, we've all been talking about his immense quality on the ball and his impact off the ball, and let's be real, his hefty price tag doesn't get as much attention anymore because he's just been that good. He's proven himself as one of the world's best midfielders already, and we know he's only going to keep improving as time goes on. One thing that makes Caicedo even more impressive is his durability. He's one of those players you rarely see injured, and you almost never see him needing rest. That's why when he missed Ecuador's recent match, Chelsea fans were understandably on edge, wondering if there was something more serious behind it. The last thing Chelsea needs right now is to lose one of their best players for an extended period, especially after the struggles the squad has already had this season with injuries. Fortunately, we've got some good news, and it's not as bad as some fans feared. According to journalist Maria Jose Flores, the reason Caicedo missed Ecuador's most recent game wasn't due to a major injury. Instead, it was because of some physical discomfort. It turns out Caicedo wasn't considered for the starting role in that game due to the discomfort. But the good news is he's expected to make a full recovery and be back in time for Ecuador's next match against Argentina. That's a massive relief for Chelsea fans, especially given how important he is to the team. Caicedo's return for the Argentina match is positive news for both him and Chelsea, as he'll be able to continue playing at the high level we've come to expect from him. This update is crucial because an injury to Caicedo at this stage would have been a nightmare for Chelsea. The club is already dealing with injuries to other key players, including Levi Colwill, who could potentially miss the entire season after suffering an ACL injury in pre-season. In addition, there's uncertainty surrounding the return dates of Liam Delap and Cole Palmer, both of whom have been sidelined as well. Given these injury concerns, Chelsea can ill afford to lose a player of Caicedo's caliber. The good news is that he should be back on the pitch soon, but this injury scare highlights just how fragile Chelsea's injury situation is right now. Caicedo is arguably the best player in that midfield, and without him, Chelsea's ability to control the game and provide balance in the center would take a massive hit. We also have to consider the bigger picture here. While it's great that Caicedo's injury doesn't seem serious, the team needs to think about how to manage his workload moving forward. One of the biggest concerns for Chelsea is that their players, including Caicedo, haven't had much rest lately. The team's deep run in the Club World Cup this summer meant that many of the players, including Caicedo, had very little time to recover before the new season kicked off. That's not ideal for a player like Caicedo, who runs so much during games and is constantly involved in every aspect of the match. There's always a risk of burnout if players aren't given the proper rest they need. And with the intensity of Chelsea's schedule this season, it's important to monitor Caicedo's fitness closely. The fact that he's been able to recover quickly from previous minor injuries is a good sign. But it doesn't mean the team should take any chances with his health. With players like Colwill, Delap, and Palmer already out, Chelsea can't afford to lose another key player, especially someone as important as Caicedo. The team will have to manage his minutes carefully, giving him rest when possible to avoid long-term fatigue or injury issues. That's the reality for Chelsea right now, having to be extra cautious with the workload of their most important players. So, what does this all mean for Chelsea moving forward? The immediate relief is that Caicedo should be fine and ready to play in the coming matches, including Ecuador's game against Argentina. That's great news, but the team also has to stay vigilant. Managing Caicedo's workload is going to be crucial, especially with a packed schedule and the added pressure of trying to stay competitive in the Premier League and Europe. Chelsea needs Caicedo to stay fit for the long haul, and that means balancing his playing time while also ensuring that the team has the depth to cope with any further injuries. Chelsea fans can breathe easy knowing that their midfield engine isn't sidelined for an extended period. But it's clear that the team has to find a way to manage their players' fitness throughout the season to avoid any more major setbacks. If Chelsea can keep Caicedo in top form and avoid burnout, they'll be in a strong position to compete with the best teams in England and Europe this season. But if injuries continue to plague the squad, it could be a tough year for the Blues. As we move forward into the season, all eyes will be on how Chelsea manages Caicedo's fitness, and whether they can continue to push for silverware in multiple competitions. The good news is, for now it looks like Caicedo will be back on the pitch soon, and that's something every Chelsea fan can be excited about. So, what do you think, Chelsea fans? How important is Caicedo to the team's success this season? Do you think Chelsea should be more cautious with his workload moving forward? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'll keep you posted with all the latest news on Caicedo. Chelsea's injury situation, and more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.